Hello everybody, it's Howley here, and in today's episode we are going to be taking part in a tournament. So it's going to be a pretty special episode. The tournament is this one, created by ECG Esports Giveaway and through Battlefy. So if you want to check them out, Battlefy is a great site too. You can join tournaments, you can even create your own tournaments, so go check them out. But this is the tournament that I'm going to be competing in, coming up soon. You can see there's half an hour to go. But before the tournament started, I wanted to show you guys what decks I'm going to be bringing. So if we take a look at the rules here, it's going to be a conquest format, standard rules, standard decks as well, best of 3 elimination, single elimination bracket. So I'm going to bring 3 decks, and obviously have to be different classes, and we're going to battle it out to hopefully do pretty well. This is the first tournament that I've actually ever done. So yeah, hopefully I can do pretty well and do myself some justice. But I just want to highlight some of the 3 decks I'm going to be bringing. And those 3 decks are going to be Demonhunter, Rogue, and Warrior. So let's go through them one by one, and I'm going to break it down for you guys and show you guys, give you my decision making about why I bought these decks basically, and try and highlight some of that. So let's jump into the first deck. Okay, so the first deck I'm going to bring is Tempo Demonhunter. It's an aggressive list, aggressive variant of Demonhunter. You can see the list here. It's running pretty much, the standard package. You've got double 1-drop, actually triple 1-drop here with the Crimson City Runner as well. And it's just got a classic curve. The curve is pretty good. It's more of a mid-range deck than an aggressive deck, but it's heavily focused on tempo, on drawing cards with, Skull of Gul'dan, with the Chaos Strike, and then doing some outcastings with Altruist to clear the board, and just kind of beating your opponent down as soon as possible. I've decided to include the list with Raging Fell Screamer and Priestess of Fury, because I think that's the strongest Demonhunter list you can get right now. You can play Raging Fell Screamer on 4 into Priestess of Fury, which is very strong. Also included some tech cards in this deck. You can see the 1 copy of Acidic Swampooze and 1 copy of Frozen Shadow Weaver, because I suspect that there will be a lot of Demonhunters in this tournament. A lot of aggressive decks in general, because Demonhunter is probably one of the best decks right now in standard, so I wanted to take against the mirror. And obviously Acidic Swampooze is fantastic because it kills the Warglaze of Azzanoth. And yeah, the Frozen Shadow Weaver obviously is great because you can freeze the opponent and prevent them from attacking, and sometimes if you do that, the Demonhunter just can't do anything else. So that's the first deck. It's just, yeah, this is like the go-to deck. It's probably the strongest deck that I'm bringing, so I'm hopefully able to just use this as a fail-safe. If I'm, my other decks lose, I can just bring this in and kind of just win some games. Okay, so the second deck that I'm going to be bringing is a Secret Galakrond Rogue. So pretty standard list. This is not the high-end version, so it's running duplicates. We've also got the secret package, so we're running Shadow Jeweler Hana, obviously, and 4 secrets, 1 ambush, double bamboozle, and a dirty tricks. I feel like so I experimented with this deck running 3 secrets, and I found that it wasn't consistent enough at drawing the secrets and Hana together, because you really want to get the power turn of Hana into the secrets. And this secret's bamboozle is the best secret, so that's why I'm running 2 copies of that and 1 copy of the other ones. Other than that, it's running a very, very strong early game. We've got Ferrocat. We've got double backstab as well, which I think is really important, because, as I said, I think this tournament is going to be a lot of aggressive decks. So that's why I'm also running a copy of SI7 Agent, as well as double Faceless Corruptor, which works pretty well with the lackeys, because you're able to generate lackey, and then you're able to transform it into a 4/4 rush, which is very strong. This deck is also running 1 Shadow Step. I originally ran 2, but I felt like 2 Shadow Steps is a little bit greedy in this meta, and I feel like this meta in the tournament is going to be very aggressive, as I said, so I want to be running less value and more just tempo tools. So 1 Shadow Step, and this is pretty good because you can Shadow Step stuff like Miscreant, stuff like SI7 Agent, obviously Highest Toggle if you need the value in some of those late game matchups. And yeah, pretty standard rogue list. I'm pretty confident with it. I've had a lot of games with this deck, so should do me very well. And the third deck that I'm bringing, and the final deck, is the Pain Warrior / Damage Warrior. I don't know what you want to call it, Egg Warrior. But yeah, it's a very standard warrior list. Really aggressive. You want to basically, draw your weapons, which then draw your pirates. You want to go in with Risky Skipper, comboing it with stuff like Armor Smith in aggressive matchups to gain a ton of armor and lock your opponent out the game. Or combo with stuff like Blossom Mercenary, Bomb Wrangler as well, or even just using it to get more damaged minions on the board, so that the Blood Boil Brute is cheaper and can be played onto the board quicker. It's running double Warmaw Challenger, which is one of the best cards in this deck. It's got the highest mulligan win rate of this deck. it's so good because the 10 health allows it to be so sticky. Normally when it enters the field, it can take a trade, stay on the board, and then you can buff it next time with stuff like Rampage. You can copy it with Bustle Mercenary, and do crazy stuff like it with Inner Rage, and if it's not damaged already. Such a good card. Also running double Corcoran Elite to try and finish opponents off. Some people, are running one copy of this card, but I feel like two is good because you're able to kind of apply more pressure and be more consistent. Because that's the only 4-drop of the deck. You can see the curve here. It's very, very low. But this deck does fantastic against other aggressive decks like Demonhunter. This has over a 60% win rate against Demonhunter, so it crushes Demonhunter, which I think is going to be one of the most popular decks in this tournament, as I said. So that's the reason for me bringing this. It's a little bit worse against control decks such as like Priest, but I have the Demonhunter to hopefully be able to beat that. So those are my 3 decks. Okay, so we've got our first match. It is against Rakio. You can see here, I've just sent him a friend request, so we're going to wait for him to accept that. But we can see what decks he is bringing over here. So he bought Hunter, Rogue, and Warrior. Okay, so he's also got a Pain Warrior with the green skin. Everything looks pretty standard. He's running double Egg. He's running double Vilefiend though. So a little bit different to my list. He's not running the Warm Challenges and not the Terran. He's running Terran Goldfiend. Okay, I see. He's also running. I think this is Highlander Hunter. It's pretty standard Highlander Hunter list. I'm trying to see if there's any like interesting thing that he's added here. Before we get into this match, I think we have some time. We can take a little bit of time to analyze this. I'm just trying to look at the deck right now. And he's also bought a Rogue, and it's also going to be a Highlander Rogue as well. So he's got Highlander Rogue, Highlander Hunter, and Pain Warrior. Okay, so my opponent is ready, and we actually get to ban a class. So we get to ban Hunter, Rogue, and Warrior, the 2 Highlander decks, and obviously the Pain Warrior. Okay, given that he has 2 Highlander decks, he probably wants to ban my Demonhunter, because obviously the Demonhunter is pretty good against Highlander decks. So I think maybe I want to ban his Highlander Rogue or Highlander Hunter. Hunter's pretty aggressive. But I think I can probably beat it with my Warrior. He might ban my Warrior. I might ban his Highlander Rogue. I think I can beat his Warrior with my Rogue or my Warrior. I'm assuming this is going to ban my Demonhunter. I might be wrong about that, but I think I'm going to ban the Rogue here. Trying to think. Yeah, I think we banned the Rogue. And what does he ban? He has banned the Demonhunter, so I was correct about that. So yeah, we can jump to the first game. Let's go. Okay, we are jumping to the first game, and I'm actually going to be playing the Warrior, and it looks like he is going to be playing the Highlander Hunter. So, as a reminder guys, ban the Rogue, he's got the Hunter and his own Warrior left, and we have got our Warrior and our Rogue left. So let's jump into this match. You can see the deck tracker hopefully is on the screen here, so we can go right into it. Thinking about keeping the Inner Rage with the Bloodful Mercenary and the Serpent Egg. I think we keep that. I think we do keep that. Okay. Let's drop a Greetings.
Burn them all. Haste.
Okay, I want to use most of the time as possible here just to think about the play. I think we just chill. I think this is still the Serpent Egg into Inner Rage Bloodsworn on 3. Seems okay. He's got the 1-drop, 2-drop. Just play the egg here. He might kill it, but I doubt he will. he's actually running the Frenzied Fellwing in his Hind Hunter list, which is very interesting, which is actually active if he wants to use the hero power now. Oh, he picked up a Zephyrs as well. That is a really good start from the opponent. He's going to pick up Silence and deny all the egg value. He's even going to kill it too. That's pretty well played from the opponent. I do have the ability to... I do have the Rich Skipper, Armor Smith, Bloodstone Mercenary play on 6 or coin 5. So I think we just played like this. He's playing a pretty aggressive version of Highlander Hunter though. He's got a lot of 1-2 drops. He's got a really low cost. He's playing Animal Companion, he's playing Kill Command. So he's playing a very aggressive version of the list. Checking on the secret. So he's got Freezing Trap and he's got Snake Trap. No Explosive Trap. Okay, so I think we just pause here and then... try and get something done the next turn. It's a pretty good start. That Zephyrs was pretty insane for him. It's not looking good for me. Of this first match. Pick up a Warmore Challenger. Because the play next turn is probably going to be Risky Sipper, Armor Smith into coin Bloodsworn. That can deal 2 damage to the board. It's not that great actually.
I will not be denied.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Okay. We'll try it like this. He had a very aggressive start though. He's got 8 damage showing. He's going all face. He knows where to place. I'm on 11 health. He's just going all face. I'm actually able to get this down. Because, right? Because he didn't trade this, which I think was a mistake from my opponent. I will have 7 damage minions on the board. This will be 0. So I'm actually able to full clear his board. I'm also getting a bunch of armor. And also Bloodsworn it as well. So it's going to be a Risky Skipper. It's going to be Armor Smith. Then this is going to cost 0, right? So I need to play this out first.
Burn to play.
When you trade like this, I play this out first.
Drink your blood. Drink your blood.
And then I can coin the Bloodsworn. On the Armor Smith, which will clear his board. Give me 17 health. And I have 2 Armor Smiths on the board. Okay, that was a pretty good turn. So I think my opponent there definitely should have hero powered down the 1-2. You just don't want to give Warrior an additional minion to be able to damage there. And give me an opportunity to... because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to play the Bloodblower Brute for free, right? If he had killed the 1-2, I wouldn't have been able to play the Brute for free. Which basically would have, you know... stopped me from gaining as much armor. I probably could have gained more armor if I didn't play the Brute, but I wouldn't be able to clear the board. So I think my play was correct here. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that's okay. And he's kind of running out on cards. Obviously, he might have Brand the following turn. And to be honest, his plays, you know, makes me want to think that he has Brand on 7 because he went really aggressive. So thinking that he just wants to finish the game. That's probably what he was going for. But we have pretty decent amount of health now. 23 health.
Quickly.
I'm pretty sure this card is a brand. I'm pretty sure this card is a brand. He's gonna Fey-Wing Hero Power. Is he gonna go face though? Because I have 2 Armistice on the board. Is he gonna go face? He's gonna trade into one of my Armistice. I think that's correct from the opponent. Okay. So I could Battle Rage for 4 to try and draw cards. What am I really looking for though? Like a Rampage and stuff? Or another Bloodsworn? I think I actually want to draw cards, right? Do we draw cards first? Let me think.
Burn them all.
I want another Bloodsworn.
So much rage.
Another Battle Rage? I can play another Armor Smith. I need to clear the board.
I will not be denied.
Punishment. Strike.
Okay. Okay, that's not a brand. We do not have the brand. He might have extras on 9. I want to finish the game quick now. I want to finish the game quick. I'm gonna kill command it down. He's going to okay. So there goes all of my armor gain in this matchup. And he takes the concede. Let's go. Okay. That was a good match. I think my opponent definitely misplayed there by not clearing the 1-2, but I'm very happy to take that victory. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That was a good game. That was a good game. That was definitely a good game. On to the next one. Okay, we are jumping into our second match. We've won with the Warrior. Really, really good match. And now we're going in with the Rogue. He's going to queue up the Hunter again. Let's see how this goes. I'm not sure about this matchup. I think it's slightly favored for the Hunter, although I'm not too sure. Okay, I don't like any of these cards in the starting hand though. I think I actually keep any of this. I really want a 1-drop. I really want stuff like Miscreant, stuff like SI7. I'm not on coin, so it's not that great. Okay, that's a better hand though. That's definitely a better hand from me. We got a 1-2-3 curve. I can't really play this on 3. It's more of a full a turn 4 play, but I don't have a secret to go with the Hanar on turn 3, so that's the best draw for me if I get a secret now. My coin. Coins on Imprisoned Felmore. The Hanar really isn't that great because I don't have a secret to back it up. And if the Felmore just attacks, it's such a juicy trade for him.
I wonder.
Do I still play the Hanar though? I think I still have to play it. We don't have a secret, but we could draw on next turn. It's not that likely. But I think I just need to play this to challenge some of his 2-drops. Like he could play something like Fairy Dragon here or Face Stalker, and I need to be able to be able to kill that. Whereas if I didn't play that, if I just daggered, I wouldn't have been able to kill the Face Stalker unless I used the Eviscerate, which I didn't really want to do. I think we just got to play for tempo here. Like, yes, I'm not getting that much value off the Hanar. because I don't have a secret in hand, but I think we still just gotta play it, to be honest. Zephyr's on 2 again. Zephyr's on 2 again. It's probably a backstab. Okay. Can I pick up a secret? No, we cannot. That's terrible. That is terrible. This is gonna wake up next turn. Oh man.
Something to hide.
Justice
I think I'll do it like this. It's a pretty bad hand for me. If I can survive the early game, maybe. I do have Galakrond in hand, but I don't have... Okay, he's gonna go face. That's pretty good because now he still has to deal with the Hana. I mean, he can easily deal it right with, like, something like Diamond Griffin, Desert Spear. Okay. Not the best start again, but we somehow managed to win that last game without having the best start, so... Okay, he does play the Diamond Griffin. I mean, that feels bad for him though, right? That probably feels pretty bad for him. Although this is gonna feel pretty bad for me because I have no play this turn. What are the rush minions? Is he running the face? He is running the Faceless Corruptor. He's obviously running like Zigzor and stuff. I can't deal with this 5/4.
I wonder.
I just cannot deal with the 5/4.
Justice is mine. Amazing.
Fairy Dragon Secret, so it could be snakes or freezing. Gotta play this though, right? That's the only play I can do. And then I don't attack.
I will act as your scapegoat.
He has such a juicy trade with the Felmore though. But there's nothing else I can do here. Trade with the Fairy Dragon. Okay, I'm on 10 health. Not the best. Just gotta be a card here, right?
I wonder. Quickly.
Don't really like this. I feel pretty vulnerable right now. Feels pretty vulnerable. Just gonna tracking. Something like Rot Nest Drake here or something like that. I'm on 11 health.
Time moves quickly.
I'm thinking about the attack. Probably would attack if I was in his position. He has 2 charges left. Okay, but he chooses not to attack. What's my play? I do want to set up the Galakrond so I can go Kronks like later. It's going to turn 7. If he has time to him a Bran, I just lose, I think. I don't think I can beat that at this point. I can put up a taunt and try and do something there.
I wonder.
Can I eviscerate this? I need something to activate my screen, but I also need the taunt lucky to block the Dino Tamer Bran, maybe.
Quickly.
Oh, up to no good. Me too.
Okay.
What shall we take?
Justice is mine.
It wasn't snakes, so it's freezing trap. That was, yeah, that was pretty risky, but there's nothing else I can do. Like, this is why I don't lose to a Dino Tamer Bran at least. But I don't know if I can get there.
I wonder.
That's probably the prime.
Time moves quickly.
Is that 100% the prime? I think he's played both of his beasts. Okay, that's gonna give him a snake trap. So he's got a snake and a freezing trap. And he's also got Zigzaw Prime at the next turn. I need to save the flick for the Zigzaw Prime. So I think I want to get the taunt back. It's also going to be snakes, which I can trade into. I don't have any way to heal because I am obviously a rogue. I don't think I can play the Heist Baron this turn. It's a bit slow, right? Like, I need to clear his board. Which, I mean, I can actually do it whilst also playing a Togwaggle.
Think.
I want to play the Bamboozle because he has Zigzaw Prime though.
Quickly.
This trade's there. This trade's there. This trade's there. My face trade's here.
Mine.
Okay. This makes his Zigzaw Prime less good. Oh, he did buff it with this guy. I mean, he always cleared my board with Zigzaw here. There's no way I can play around to Zigzaw. Yeah, but I have a flick, so I do have a flick, but he can get through for 3. I can play flick and taunt it up. But if he has Alexstrasza, then how do I do with that? I mean, I just can't bank on that. I can actually play the 1-2. Is the 1 better than the 3 mana 1-1 give the dude taunt though? Like, how does the 1 save me here? He really doesn't. I don't have. Like, a Shield of Galakrond's my only good draw with the 1, right?
I wonder.
I think I just have to play it safe and taunt up the dude.
One stab, many kill.
Good wand. Wand's not. The only good thing with wand is if I get Shield of Galakrond, which is a 1 out of 18. Well, I have 3 jewels, with a probability of 1 out of 18 to get that. Nothing else is good here because I need a taunt. If I don't have a taunt, I'm probably just dead. I need to play this, I think. Can we stabilize? Probably not. If that Extraza here, then it's pretty bad. But yeah, well. Maybe that previous turn could have been different. Instead of playing the... I think it's fine, though. Because he was always going to play Prime there, and I had to... Like, whatever I played would just died. Because of the Prime. I think it's fine. Like, I always had the answer to it anyway. Like, I'm on 6 health, so I'm trying to think, like... You could start Hero Power me down. Like, this deck obviously doesn't have healing because it's Rogue, so... I'm gonna play a Desert Spear. Oh, he's got the kill command. Okay. Well played, dude. That was a pretty close one. That was definitely a pretty close one. GG. GG, GG. Alright, we're jumping into the decider. The final game. He's got his warrior remaining. I have to queue this rogue again. And 100% need my early game here. The backstab is good. Do I even want backstab though, actually? Let me keep the Galakrond. I think that's incorrect. I think I actually want to... Like, what am I wanting to backstab? Let me keep the backstab. Okay. Okay, I can make a big Edwin. You can deal with the big Edwin.
Hail, friend.
Okay, he's not emoting. He's not an emoter. Imprison Valfiend on 2. I think I want to play an ambush here. I could coin Miscreant. Do I want to save... I have Shadow Step though. I really want to make a big Edwin, right?
I wonder.
Because I can backstab, coin, Edwin, Shadow Step, Edwin. For...
Quickly.
For 10-10 Edwin next turn?
I wonder.
And then he shouldn't be able to deal with it. He needs to play a minion though. For me to be able to do that though. That's one other, so I can get an 8-8 100% of the time. Okay, he doesn't play a minion. So I could just play an 8-8 Edwin. Is that the play? Because I can go Edwin, coin, Shadow Step, Edwin, right? And that's an 8-8. I think I need to play an 8-8, right? Can't get the 10-10 anyway, because I can't... Actually, I can get the 10-10. Do I save the backstab though? Like, is the 10-10 that much better than 8-8 that I have to use the backstab here? Because what I can do is I can play coin Edwin, backstab the own Edwin, Shadow Step Edwin, which is 10-10. He's gonna have 3 damage, 5 damage.
I wonder.
I think I want a 10-10, right? We'll play this, play this.
Quickly.
The Brotherhood shall come.
Okay, we are all in here. Could have saved the backstab for a miscreant next turn. I'm not sure about that backstab, but I think it's always had to be Edwin there. And how does Warrior deal with this Edwin? There's no single time removal. He's not running like execute and stuff. I don't think he can deal with this. And I do have the Devoted Maniac. The Devoted Maniac is bad though, so I'm kind of like banking on me top decking a 1-drop next turn. So maybe I should save the backstab, but 8 damage is pretty easy for him to deal with. You could obviously pick up something like Execute. I do get the ambush. Okay, no Execute. No picking up Execute from the Ethereal Lackey, please. Please no Execute. Please no Execute. Picked up a slam. You can't deal with it. Taunt lucky. Okay. Right, so options for me is either Devoted Maniac or Seal Fate. If I Seal Fate, I can play the Lackey this turn, but then I can't combo the Miscreant next turn. I think it's Devoted Maniac. What good Lackeys do I want right now? Nothing really, right? I think it's the Maniac. I can trade here. I can take off the spell damage Lackey. Next turn I can go Lackey, Miscreant, Lackey. Or even like Seal Fate, double Lackey, so I'm pretty flexible for next turn. This does give me 2 damage minions, so you can play a Bloodboar Brute and clear my Edwin. So maybe for that reason, Seal Fate was better.
I'll show you who's boss. Rudy, go get him. Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Okay. I think it's Cobalt Lucky Miscreant. What do I Cobalt Lucky though? It's either the 2-1 or the 1-1. I gotta kill the skipper, didn't I? Don't I have to kill the skipper? But then he... It's gotta be Taunt Lucky on the 1-4. Okay. I don't think he had the Bloodboar Brute last, and he might have it now because of the Battle Rage, which you can play. It currently costs 4, and you can even damage my Miscreant and something like that. So you can play the Brute this turn and trade off the Edwin if he picked it up. That's really what I'm scared of. Just the Bloodboar Brute. That is what I'm scared of.
Made to fit.
Okay. Oh, hit the 4 on the Edwin. Come on, man. Come on, dude.
On wings of evil.
Okay. I don't like that play. I don't like the play that I just did. It's not that great, right? Damn, man. Hitting the Edwin for 4 was completely killed me there. Like anything else. Now he's just got it. I don't think I can beat this.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I think I'm done.
Blood and plunder.
Okay. I'm definitely not out of it yet. Play Feywing. Feywing's not too bad.
I wonder.
Could still fake Feywing here. Alternatively, I can.
Think.
It's not that good, right? See what lucky we get. I could double 2 damage Lackey and kill the Armor Smith.
Quickly.
Need me with 2 lackeys on the board.
Justice is mine.
I'll show you who's boss. Drink up me hearties.
Okay, I'm go for some secrets here. I think I have to.
I never lie, but I never tell the truth.
When an enemy attacks your hero, I don't like. I think I want to reroll here. Another eye for an eye is not good.
Justice is mine.
Gotta save for Torgoggle, right?
Quickly.
Okay. Okay. So I've got a Bamboozle, Dirty Tricks, and an eye for an eye. You might think it's Noble Sack, so. Double green skin. Okay, I can flick that. He's running out of stuff, but if he draws Battle Rage, then I'm just kind of... I mean, the Anchor is drawing him more pirates, though. He's already played double Receiver and double Sky Raider. And his green skin, so I don't think he has any more pirates in the deck. Right? He has no more pirates, actually. This should draw him nothing. Yeah, it draws him nothing. He could just go face at this point. I do like that. Here's a card that he's kept since the Mulligan. Is that a Terran Fiend? I have no idea. He's gonna give me card draw. He's gonna play an Armor Smith. Okay. Oh, I picked up my Galakrond. I think I have to flick the green skins or I'm just dead. Flick the green skins.
I wonder.
I need to flick the green skins, right?
One stab, many kill.
I need to taunt something up. Could play Flame Ward. If I don't taunt, he has 5 damage on the board. 5 damage on the board, you could have a Galakrond Elite in hand. I have to taunt. So I actually taunt this one up. No, I want to taunt this one up, right?
Something to hide.
Quickly.
If he has Galakrond Elite, then yeah, I had to taunt there. If I just played a Flame Ward, I just died to Galakrond Elite. I need to get a nice 9-drop now. That's a pretty good 9-drop. That's a pretty good 9-drop.
Astonishing.
Amazing.
That is a pretty good 9-drop. Okay. Are we good here? He has a Livewire Lance, right? This card is the Livewire Lance. What is this one, though? What is the one on the left? What would you keep? I mean, he's had it for a couple turns. Have I turned the corner now? Have I actually turned the corner? That pick commander was huge. It was huge that was a taunt. 100%. It was so huge that the 9-drop was a taunt. I got blessed there. I 100% got blessed there. But what else? He has 8 mana left. He's going to do nothing. Just gonna play the... Oh, it's a +1 mercenary. Okay, so this one's a lance, right? He's gonna hit into it. He's gonna play the lance next turn. Okay, okay. Can I go Galakrond here? I think it's a Galakrond, right? I want to go let me think.
I wonder.
There's no lethals, right? I do have some bad draws, but I can go Galakrond into... I can always kill this. And if I pick up something like Heist Baron, I can always play it. I think it's correct. I can only draw 2 cards, but I only have 1 more Invoking Hand, so it's not like I can get to the draw 4 cards point anytime soon.
Dark in the skies. Nightmare reigns. Darkness wanes.
Okay, that's not too great. However.
Something to hide.
He's got 2 cards. He can draw 3 if he gets a Battle Rage. but I didn't want to kill the eggs. I am just winning next turn. That's game, right? That's game. Let's go! Whew! What a game! Oh my god. GG's for sure. That was a crazy series. That was a crazy series. And we take it 2-1. Warrior vs Hunter. Take the win with my warrior. Then his hunter beats my rogue, and my rogue beats his warrior. And it's gonna be 2-1. That was a crazy game. But into the next round. And that was some good games. That was honestly some good games. Had a lot of fun. That was insane. Let's go, let's go. I'm hyped. I'm pumped right now. Let's go.